Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Mark again here at Weatherman Plus. Now, we do have an outlook for these storms that's coming through for tomorrow. We still have this rainfall coming through, still bringing the flash flooding for people. But the colder air that we have now, we have an even colder blast coming through right behind it. Now, this one's making a punch towards the center of the U.S., so Texas has a good chance to feel this cold blast. And you can see here, as we go into September, we have another blast coming all the way towards the 5th, where it's going to come even further towards the south, going all the way towards New Mexico, but coming across Texas and coming across the south and the southeast, bringing you below average temperatures. Potentially could last all the way towards the 10th, as it comes towards the center of the U.S. and keeps punching that cooler air. Matter of fact, if you look at your latest information from your Arctic oscillation, you can see that cold air is going to keep on coming through as we go through September and hang around potentially all the way towards the middle of September. Now, for comparisons, you can see with GFS as well, that cooler air coming down towards the beginning of September, but showing potentially all the way towards the middle of September, this cold air is coming deeper and deeper into the U.S. Showing as the first cold front is leaving by next Tuesday across the southeast, this next one is coming through from Canada through the central U.S., and this one's bringing a little bit colder air. Instead of the 50s in the north, you're going to be in the 40s, maybe even the upper 30s on this one, especially with some wind chills. The wind chills are really going to stick across the upper Midwest into Canada. But now you bring in, instead of 10 to 15 degrees below average, now you bring in that purple where it goes anywhere from 20 to more degrees below average for this time of year. And the best part is it's going to be in the evening as well. So this is 7 o'clock in the afternoon as we go through for next Wednesday. Still feeling that cold punch along the south and the southeast, but that new one coming through, bringing you cooler air. Going overnight for Thursday, come down even further. And look at these below average temperatures going towards the south central as well. And as you go through for Friday, it comes down even further all across the south and the southeast, bringing anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees below average, and potentially lasting even longer, where you're going to see it last all the way from the 5th, the 6th, even the 7th, staying along the southern U.S. and punching way far to the south. Now, showing by the data, it will go past the 8th, but you never go that far in the modeling because, of course, things do change and shift around a little bit. But so far, showing it is punching towards the center of the U.S., going all the way into the Gulf, everybody. A big cold blast coming through. So as we go through the updated information on the next blast, starting on September 3rd, everyone. This is a little past 7 days away. Bringing in the 50s, but bringing in those 40s on down. And this is the first day, so when it warms back up, your highs in the upper Midwest is going to be in the 40s to the 50s. You will have the 60s as well. You will be hot still along the south central, along the west coast. Still in the 90s and over 100 degrees, still kicking for the west coast. The west coast is really in a big heat bubble right now. But as you wake up for Thursday, September 4th, it comes even deeper. Even northern Texas could feel like in the 60s, maybe even the panhandle in the 50s, while these 50s spread even further. You even get the 30s coming through the Rocky Mountains. And when you put the wind chill factor in there, now you can see that you're feeling like you're in the 30s from the upper Midwest going into Canada, where you could feel like you're in the 20s. So here we go, warming back up for the highs for the day. And now you can see your highs are going to be in the 50s, even northern Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan. Going to Canada, your highs are going to be in the 40s, while you have these 60s rolling on through for the north central, going towards mid-Mississippi Valley to interior northeast, and you still have those 60s rolling through northern Texas. Unfortunately, you still have this heat, but this is going further to the south. Next Friday, when we wake up on the 5th, now we have those 50s and 60s pushing all the way towards the south. You're feeling it through Texas, potentially through DFW as well, through Mississippi, northern Alabama, while you have these 50s coming all the way down and the 40s as well. And next Saturday, showing a big cold front coming down, bringing the 50s and the 60s way far to the south. Now, this is going to move around a little bit, so I will keep you updated, but this is a big potential for the south and the southeast to be in the 50s and 60s, everybody. So I really hope it goes all the way towards the Gulf. That way, all of you in the Gulf states will feel this cold blast, because it is a really nice relief, especially with the humidity and the dew points. But as you go overnight into tomorrow, you're still going to have those thunderstorms forming up right along that front, coming across for Kansas overnight to the early morning, going through southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, and as you go through for tomorrow, this is bringing chances for some damage and winds. It is a 5%, a little bit of hail, 5% as well, as that comes through for tomorrow evening, going across Arkansas, northern Mississippi, as you go through later in the evening, a little bit of northern Louisiana, and then overnight into Friday. Can't see that far on HRRR, but you can see with rapid refresh, potentially going even further towards the Gulf Coast as we go through for Friday. Bringing the thunderstorms along the western U.S. is going to be a little bit of everywhere, but you can see right here along the south, you are going to get those storms going all the way towards the Gulf, and you could get a spin up of storms over here towards New England as you go through for Friday evening. And you can see this here as you go through Thursday. You can see thunderstorms in any of this green area. No chances for tornadoes. This will be for wind and hail. So here's your cities and states at risk for severe weather for tomorrow, for Thursday. Plus, with the precipitation from this cold front, bringing those storms all the way towards Saturday and Sunday, even a little bit of Monday go get in there and bringing you still that rainfall. Still showing is bringing a good bit of rainfall. You have still that 1 to 2 inches that's coming across all the way across the north central and the Midwest, all the way towards New Mexico, Mexico, and western Texas. Getting heavier rainfall, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches. Little pockets of 1 to 2 inches for eastern Colorado, western Wyoming, eastern Idaho, and southwestern Montana. Also for the central U.S., bring a lot of good rainfall, especially as you go from New Mexico, Texas, into Oklahoma and Kansas, coming across from Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi, bringing that 1 to 3 inches for y'all. And as it comes across the southeast, really heavy still along the Carolina coast, Georgia, Alabama, but especially the Bahamas and Florida, bringing anywhere from 2 to 3 inches, even heavier down Florida, maybe even 3 to 4 inches. The Northeast isn't going to get a bunch of rainfall in this transition. You might get a half an inch out of those thunderstorms. But we still have the flooding. We're still in monsoon season, so you still have all this marginal for this rainfall from this precipitation. This is for today. And you have a slight risk for flash flooding, mostly for Idaho, a little bit of eastern Oregon, southwestern Montana, western Wyoming, a little bit of Utah and Nevada as well. But going across for Colorado, going across Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and northern Arkansas, you're in a slight risk as well. Now, this will move to the east as we go through for tomorrow, bringing the chances for flash flooding. Again, you have the marginal, you have the slight risk for Colorado, again, a little bit of northern New Mexico, but it's still going to stay around the south, around those thunderstorms along that front. For Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, southern Missouri, Arkansas, northern Louisiana, going through northern Mississippi, and it will travel a little further towards the east as we go into Friday, bringing you that marginal for Friday, also for Saturday along that stalled front, adding up to another area of slight risk for eastern New Mexico going through northern Texas. And it will be there for Sunday as well. Just a stalled front bringing all this heavy rainfall. You can also see the update on global tropics, everyone. So I'm still showing that we have that TUTT, T-U-T-T right here, still bringing a lot of shear towards any kind of tropical activity going into the Caribbean. But as we go from the 3rd through the 9th, the more confident in something forming into the eastern Pacific, still showing that as well. Something could form off the MDR, but it's going to have problems with this TUTT that is going to start disappearing around that time. But once we go around the 10th through the 16th, more confidence, up to 40% of something forming in the MDR, stretching into the eastern Caribbean as well. Also, the western Caribbean going into the Gulf, into the eastern Pacific. This is where things are going to get a little more intense for our hurricane season. And there you go, just a quick and easy update so you know what is coming around the corner. If you like these shorter videos, let me know. I'll try and keep them more around this time. That way you have more time to go enjoy your day, everybody. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you to everyone that shares and likes the video. I really appreciate you. Now, before I go, a quick word from our Father, everyone. Isaiah 40:27 through 31. Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speakest, O Israel, my way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from my God? Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Amen. Have a great day, everyone. Remember, start your day with a cheery attitude. It is contagious towards others as well. All of you in the South, you know I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. I hope y'all get this cold front so bad. Y'all need it so bad. Remember, all glory does go to God, our Father in heaven, Yahweh. And I always hope he keeps you safe every single day of your life. Everyone that is around you. And forever. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Have a great day, everyone.